Madam Bilbao Barandica.
Thank you, President. Thank you, Mark, for your work, conviction and enthusiasm. Skerik Asko, for your report. Thank you for showing that you know that being different doesn't mean being unequal. Europe can't wait 2038 to see 75% of women working, or until 2084 to have equal pay, nor 2034 to have just as many women as men on the boards of our major companies. With a bit of luck, in 2054, housework will be shared out 50-50. But in the meantime, 1 in every 4 women is being abused. We're losing competitiveness because our economy is losing the talents of millions of women. We're losing the capacity to innovate and to finance our social protection systems because precarious work slows down birth rates and brings about an aging population. Democracy is suffering because inequality undermines the most broadly ranging fundamental right in Europe. Justice also suffers because inequality is a source of violence against women, and all the deficits described in this report, and this is reflected on a daily basis. That's why I support this report, and I encourage the EIGE to collect official data for the whole of Europe so that we can better assess. And I would also suggest that we look at the work and what women put into the economy. We will see that equality is investment, and I would also stress that we should defend the right to have access to sexual health and reproductive health. It's not a campaign in favour of abortion. It's one of the post-2015 United Nations objectives for intelligent, sustainable growth. And we should encourage our governments to bring about education without stereotypes and against gender violence. We should be concerned that Lithuania, Estonia, Hungary and Poland see domestic violence as being a private business. And we should also be worried about the chanting of football fans about one of their scorers who has been accused of abuse. This is happening in Europe, and it shows how much we still have to do.
Blue card from Mrs. Atkinson. Blue card. Madam Atkinson, 30 seconds, please.
Do you know what? I listen to so much rubbish in this place, but actually coming from the mouths of women in here, we are equal. In my country, we have equality for the past 40 years. In Ukip, we don't need gender quotas because 25% of our cohort here are actually 1 member, 1 vote, and that's more than any of you in these parties here. And you will not impose gender quotas on British companies. We're getting there without it. We absolutely refuse this, and this will not happen on UKIP's watch.
Thank you. Do you wish to take that? I'm not sure of the question, but thank you.
En primer lugar, le pediría.
First and foremost, I would ask that you respected what the rest of the members in the Parliament have to say when they take the floor here. I do not share your view, but I would never say that what you say is rubbish. So that's where we should start from. Secondly, I was the first president of a regional parliament, the Basque Parliament, and it was a great honour for me to preside a parliament with 53% of women. And I can tell you that the Basque country right now is better than before it had that representation. So I think you should learn to identify inequality